Hey everyone, John here. Welcome to my fish room, my place of solace. Anyways, wanted to give a quick video. A lot of people have been asking about sumps. This is probably the simplest one that I got running right now. This is on a 5-foot 120. We got some rose lines, got the ornatum grow out, carpentis, and cutterite all in this tank right now. This is probably the simplest sump setup you can run. This is an eshopps 1800 HOB style overflow, single U-tube here. It's got 2 pre-filter sponges, and then I run the drains basically straight out of this down into a 32-gallon can. Got a sock holder with a 7 by 16 inch sock, and then basically there's a bag of bio down on the bottom that sits over the pump inlet. Pump sits down there. On top of the pump we got a 1.5 inch check valve that runs basically back up here to turn back up, and input goes in there, which I've actually got run through PVC, and then it runs out of the bottom of the tank. I think the only other thing about this setup is it is on a drip. I've got 1 drip emitter going into the can here, and then I've got 2 that are basically going into the back of the tank. 1 in the middle and then 1 down on the far end. The drain that goes out into the yard sits right here. Once that water level reaches up, it literally goes right out here, and then I've got a common drip pan all my tanks run into, and it goes out under the garage door. But this is probably the simplest way to get a sump set up. You can use anything. You don't have to use a can like this. You can use any kind of a container. You can use an old tank. For me, it just works good though, because it it kind of fills the space. It was cheap. I got a heater in there, bag of bio, just a portable bag of bio that I kind of just leave in there, and that one kind of hops around from tank to tank when I'm starting things up. But this is about as straightforward as you can get. Not the quietest setup, but I've actually been pulling the sponges off this thing quite a bit, and you can get this thing to run pretty quiet. But this is probably the easiest, most user-friendly way to get a sump onto your tank.